Thank you very much, David and Robin. And before I get into my formal comments, I just want to reflect a little bit on, you never know where life's going to lead you. I knew of the Guthrie name long before I knew Cam. When the slides were shown as to Cam's background tonight, there was one piece of the puzzle there that had the name Guthrie's Bakery. And as a youngster growing up in the ward on Alice Street, that was one place that we tried to visit on a regular basis. But finances were a little tough in the 50s and in the 60s. So I remember with my younger brother doing anything and everything within the area of where we lived in and outside of that to find as many pop bottles, milk bottles, whatever we could get, to cash them in and put together 24 cents so we could share 4 eclairs on a Saturday morning. Little did I know that that eclair relationship would lend itself 50 years later with a fine gentleman related to that family, namely Cam. His father, Gord, who was well known in the city for insurance sales, served our insurance needs within our entire family for many years until he sold the business. And then 4 years ago, I had the pleasure of meeting Cam and establishing a personal relationship with him. And it's a pleasure for me, Cam, and a privilege to be here tonight to introduce you. 4 years ago, in December of 2010, I joined Cam Guthrie and 2 others as rookies on Guelph City Council. My first impression of Cam was, he is going to be a player around the horseshoe. His level of questioning, attention to detail, showed that he was going to definitely make a difference. He was genuinely concerned in making effective and efficient decisions. In fact, I've come to see Camrad as a comrade in arms. With those of us who consistently try to keep current administration's overbearing and overtaxing ideas from city residents. We haven't won every battle, but we've been putting up a great fight for the last 4 years. Cam is not afraid to challenge the status quo, even if it makes others around the horseshoe feel uncomfortable. Cam will stand his ground and not waver from his principles or his values. Cam has shown a high level of commitment to serving the needs of his constituents in Ward 4. He has hosted regular town hall meetings, constantly engages on social media where he listens to the needs of all residents within this city. And I believe his following in social media is somewhere in the thousands, 3,000 or 4,000. So that's quite a following, Cam. Throughout his first term of council, Cam has shown exemplary leadership. I remember how excited I was, and I'm sure all of Guelph was, to learn of the Hamilton Tiger Cats coming to our city. It was no surprise to me that it was Cam, the first person in this city to contact the Tiger Cat organization and tell them they better get their gear and their butts to Guelph to play in the 2013 season at University of Guelph's Alumni Stadium. That's leadership. About 3 weeks ago, Cam, another councillor, and I met with the vice president of a large local business. This individual was expressing some disappointment how they were in constant delays, how the city was in constant delays surrounding their plans here in Guelph. Of course, what this business was experiencing was the dreaded Guelph factor. At the conclusion of an hour-long meeting, Cam casually leaned forward and suggested a win-win situation that would mend the relationship between the business and the city, but more importantly, move the project forward. Within 24 hours of that meeting, the vice president contacted me saying the suggestions made by Cam were already having a positive effect. That's leadership. I knew Cam was someone that could get things done, but this was the first time in that type of setting, and I quickly realized the innate leadership skills that he possesses. Leadership is in Cam's character. Leadership is in Cam's being. Leadership is in Cam's let's get it done attitude. Leadership is in Cam's never give up hope when tackling problems and looking for solutions. At the end of the day, it was Cam's leadership that made a difficult situation better for all. And better for all is exactly why we're here tonight, and exactly why we need Cam to lead our city right now. Cam wants to take his caring, his compassion, and his commitment beyond Ward 4. He wants to take these values to the entire city of Guelph. That's why he's running for mayor. Cam's running for mayor because he is running for each and every one of us in this room and beyond the walls of this gathering. It has been said over and over this evening, Cam wants to build a better Guelph.